Hi everyone, today I wanted to read to you and talk about a paragraph that comes from the first chapter of the book Walden by Henry David Thoreau. And this chapter, by the way, is titled Economy. So I'm going to go ahead and read the paragraph aloud to you first, and then I want to read to you a reflection that I wrote about it in my journal. So here goes the paragraph. The whole ground of human life seems to some to have been gone over by their predecessors, both the heights and the valleys, and all things to have been cared for. According to Evelyn, the wise Solomon prescribed ordinances for the very distances of trees, and the Roman praetors have decided how often you may go into your neighbor's land to gather the acorns which fall on it without trespass, and what share belongs to that neighbor. Hippocrates has even left directions how we should cut our nails, that is, even with the ends of the fingers, neither shorter nor longer. Undoubtedly, the very tedium and ennui which presume to have exhausted the variety and the joys of life are as old as Adam. But man's capacities have never been measured, nor are we to judge of what he can do by any precedents, so little has been tried. Whatever have been thy failures hitherto, be not afflicted, my child, for who shall assign to thee what thou hast left undone? So that is the paragraph from Walden that I wanted to share with you today. And now I'm going to read to you a reflection that I wrote about that paragraph in my journal. And before I read this reflection aloud to you, I wanted to show it to you. So it starts on that page, and then it goes on to the next page. So I will read that entire reflection aloud to you now. Here it goes. There is a persistent pressure in the modern world to believe that everything has already been figured out, that all the great questions have been answered, all the meaningful paths already walked. Life can feel like a series of predetermined moves mapped by those who came before us, reinforced by tradition, measured by precedent. This is an illusion. Beneath the tedium of routine lies a startling truth. So little has been tried. This is not because people have been lazy or indifferent, but because most of what matters cannot be systematized. The soul does not thrive on templates. Meaning is not handed down. It must be searched for, shaped, and lived. This is what draws me to create. I sense something unfinished in me that needs room to speak. I am reaching out for honesty, for depth, and for others who are asking similar questions in their own unspoken ways. Whatever I have not yet done, whatever I have not yet understood, does not mean that I have failed. It means that there is still something unfolding, something uniquely mine, and that is true for anyone. The future is not a repetition, it is a living thing, and each act of sincere creation, each attempt to speak from within, pushes us further into what has never yet been seen. So be not afflicted. The story is still being written. and you are still becoming, into something no one ever predicted, into a fullness of self the world has not yet witnessed. Not all of you has been seen, not even close. Thank you so much for listening.